Okay. Oh, I did something really weird to my camera and now it's very strange. Okay. Well, we'll deal with it for tonight. So hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. I'm a practical eccentric and I am here being very cold because it's chilly here right now, but we're here. So we're glad. And yeah, we'll make it through. I've got cozy blankets and, you know, all the things. But welcome. I hope you're doing well this evening. Making it through your winter time, however mild or extreme it may be, or if you're in another part of the world where it is not cold. Hi. Oh, man. I don't know, this week's been okay. We had some snow, and it made me realize just how much my tires are desperate on my older car. And so that was not fun. It's not a fun drive when you're stressed about tires and slickness. But I was able to switch out to the other car. I had to take the older car on Monday, which was probably the worst day to take it because my husband had to help my father-in-law with some errands and they needed the nicer, newer car. So it is what it is, but it made for a very stressful Monday. So we've survived it. We made it through. And I'm really resistant to spending more money on this car because we were really, really hoping that we can replace it this year. And the last thing I want to do is drop a bunch of money into it because, you know, we've, I don't know, in the last year or two had to replace some stuff that was not cheap just to keep it going. And so it'd be nice to not put any more money because, I mean, you know, we'll be lucky to get a couple $100 out of it if we can sell it. You know, might even be as low as like $100 if we have to junk it. And, you know, just trying to keep it chugging along. It's like, can you please just make it through, you know, however much longer, a month to 9 months from now, like depending on how things go, who knows. The car market's been really volatile for the last several years, so we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. And she keeps chugging, even though she's a grumpy old lady. And so we'll just be grateful for what we can have and grateful that we have another car that can be switched out if we need it, you know, depending on what's going on. But anyway, just not a fun time on Monday, and I'm glad I'm past it. So, all right, let's get the card for the night. Oh, it's our first duplicate draw. Options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts like, you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. It's interesting. And I'm kind of not surprised that the first duplicate I've had for the year is options. That's interesting to me. Actually, that was the first card I pulled. So we've kind of bookended January with reminders of options. All right. So that's interesting. And I like it. I like being reminded that there are options. So maybe you needed that reminder too. I don't know. Welcome to your reminder of options. And maybe you can put mac and cheese on a baked potato. I mean, it's a lot of starch, but it might be delicious. Some bacon in there. Can you tell I'm from the Midwest? All right. Let us get situated. And we'll do this. And we will switch out to this, and it will load up any second now. There it goes. All right. So we are back. into Winter Burrow this evening. Been looking forward to getting back in, living a little mouse life. Where the heck is my screen that I need? Is this the screen that I need? Probably. Okay, we are good. So, if I remember correctly, I'm not exactly sure what we're doing next. I know I have a piece of clothing still to make, but I didn't have the resources at the time. So let's remind ourselves how this game works. Okay, there we go. So it's the coat that I need to replace. But I think the quest log is empty. So I'm not exactly sure. Oh, and you know what? Ah. Sound. I was like, my headphones must be turned down really low. No, that's not what it was. Okay, so I don't know what I need to do as far as like questing. So the first thing I want to do is I want to see exactly what I need for this coat. Oh. I need one more ball of wool yarn, and I need 2 more tufts to accomplish that. So that seems like as good a place as any to start. But first, we will. Nope. Okay. Can you tell it's been over a week since I've played this game? How do I do this? Is it this? It is this. Alright. So, let us go outside and look for a couple of tufts. And it's not I for inventory, it is C. Probably C for character, if I had to guess. Oh, that's right. Sprint is a toggle in this game. Oh, there's a tuft of fur. Because if we can get that done... Oh. Then we can make the coat. And that will help us with our temperature. I'm going to go ahead and keep grabbing them just because in case I need to make more stuff. Although I imagine if I do, it might need more advanced something. But I have no idea. So let's go make this coat. And then we can... Oh, that's right. To be careful how I move. All right. Equip. Fantastic. Oh, it's F. F. Oh, the tuft isn't... I was like, didn't I have an extra tuft? Apparently use the ones out of my inventory first. Okay, maybe I can talk to my auntie. Is something on your mind, child? You seem troubled. Oh, Moss is still worried about upsetting Pine Sap. Are you still worrying about your hedgehog by the lake? They've been on my mind too, ever since you mentioned them. Hunger is one thing, but in this cold and with a full larder in their tent, there must be some way to this is what I was saying. There must be some way to persuade them to open it. Moss. Why does that name sound so familiar? I believe I knew a hedgehog by that name once. But they were a bold sort, always planning something new. I deliver them thread for their weavings. Beautiful, complex things they were. Could it really be the same bright soul? Yeah, they seem different now. Take this shawl next time you go to see them. Okay. Ooh, it's cute. Old shawl, these patterns are the trademark of the eastern hedgehogs living far from here. Okay.
Oh.
A gift made for me by my own Moss's paws. That should give us our answer. Okay. Well, cool. I was afraid I was going to have to run all over the map till I found whatever the next quest was. But if the answer is talk to Auntie, I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, goodness. What did I do? I think, was it today? No, it must have been yesterday. I wrapped up... Oh, that's not it. I wrapped up the Star Path on Dreamlight Valley. So that's fantastic. It's nice to get that. And I've made some progress on friendship levels with the mounts. So that's also awesome. It puts me in a really good position for when the next Star Path starts up. And we still have probably a couple of weeks or so before that happens. So yay. Moss. Hi there. You've come with a little something for me, eh? Auntie said you'd want to see this. Did she now? It is some fine weaving. Been a while since I made something of this caliber. I don't weave anymore, but... See? I did the moss stitch my own way. Just a little experiment, but turns out it became more durable. I guess sometimes you can get away with breaking a few rules. It's seen better days, though, hasn't it? And touch Betalina would keep it all of these years. I wonder if this corner was torn off in the brambles up by Crow Peak. Awful place. You get swooped on every step, but it's chock full of cloudberries, and they make for the best wine. I went up there with her once myself. Took us 2 days of climbing, but never try and get between a mouse and their prize, eh? If I remember things right, she sprained her tail, and I had to lead us all the way home. Yeah, this is a cloudberry stain, all right. I was a different hog then. Now I keep asking, what would pine sap do? But there was a time when I knew what to do, wasn't there? So why don't I know now? I keep waiting for them to answer, but they ain't here, so they can't, can they? What would moss do? That's the nut of it. And, well, I think it's time I open the pantry. That's very true. Better to ask for forgiveness than to starve to death. Yep. Phew, that's a load off, I tell ya. Will you wait here? I'd like to give you something to say thank you for letting me answer my own questions. Here. Yellow brittlegill spores. A basement full of shrooms will keep you warm. For you, my friend. Oh, this mince I made right before the first snow fermented real nice while I waited. I'll give you the recipe. Ooh, it's got all the good things a body needs to heal. Nice. Maybe it can help our dear Betalina as much as you've helped me. Nice, nice. Collect mushroom stew. Cook a healing stew for Auntie. Okay. Well, that sounds like I should... Oh. Well, I did kind of need to eat, but I wasn't actually trying to eat. Can I equip something else, please? Thank you. All right. Yay! A quest! Tomorrow is Friday. Although next week I do work Saturday. But I took my makeup day and an extra day off around President's Day, which we have off, so get a nice little 5-day weekend after a 6-day work week the next week. So that's nice. Oh, I need to do. Oh, I hadn't even noticed the daylight outside. It's been so long since I took a breath of the open air. Since I held a fresh bloom. No, a fresh bloom. A fresh bloom in my hand. That would be a very different game. Since I even made my own tea. I wasn't raised to lie in bed all day or to let my dear ones wait on me. Maybe there's something you could do here. I do enjoy a good project, and I miss my garden. Maybe there's something we could grow in here. I need a few planter boxes, of course. Would you be willing to help me, child? Of course. Wonderful. Perhaps I can grow something for one of your teas. Okay. Crafting unlocked. Nice. Okay. Well, I need to make you some food. What is the thing that I'm making you? Is it here? Is it this thing? I have everything but the yellow brittlegill mushrooms, so I need to go grow those. So let's go ahead and go plant them. Ah, yes, and then I have these as well. So, this is not how we do things. This is how we do things. I'm not going to live here for now. Alright. Oop, that's not how we do it either. Okay. Alright. I wasn't expecting crafting, honestly. I mean, not crafting like grow stuff. Besides the mushrooms, I wasn't expecting planter boxes. Which means I really should get to that other section of the basement. I don't remember what I need for that. I feel like that's all of them. What do I need for this? One more piece of granite. Really? Okay. Because those mushrooms over there almost look like the mushrooms I need for the stew. And although I just planted some, it'd be really nice to just have them. And just get that going on. So let's see if I can go get some granite. Probably going to come from over where the oaks are. Oh, I do like this slower temperature decay, that's for sure. Okay, I feel like if I go north... Those are mushrooms. Like over here, there were some rocks. That's flint. But I think that sometimes these give the granite too. Did not. Oh, hello. So I'll have to kill you. Death. I don't think I've gotten... Yeah, this is flint, right? Yeah. Come on, man. Give me what I want. Come on. Wonder what the planter boxes are made out of. Yeah. Not really that cold. The indicator for your heat, it starts letting you know really early, you know? Which is good. Depending on how much time you have, you know, like, or how far you are away from where you can go to get warm again. So it's good to know, but it does also make it a little stressful earlier than, because he, you know, he sounds really cold. And so it's just like, it's okay, man, chill out. Well, or warm up, I guess. It's not really chill out. It's flint over there. I don't want flint. I wonder if I should drink that tea. I kind of feel like I might want to. And then... I just want one piece of granite. Is that too much to ask? It seems like it might be. Yeah, I know you're all intense. But you can just be intense in there by yourself. That's fine. about up here? Anything exciting? No. Well, we'll go over here and get warm before we check out one more little spot. And then go back. It'd be nice if the planters used stone, since that's what I've been getting a lot of it. It'd be nice if it helped. I mean, I feel like it would make sense. So, you know, it may also be wishful thinking, just because I just got a bunch of stone. Can we actually go through here? Can't remember. I just would hate to have to wait to get my next pickaxe upgrade to get one piece of granite, you know? I'd really rather be able to acquire that sooner. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing granite. Maybe if I run around my house for a little bit, since it's getting dark anyway. Sometimes you can get random stuff out of these drifts, which is one of the reasons I'm digging them up. It'd be great if it was like, and here's a little piece of granite. Perfect, thank you. But maybe, maybe not. You're okay, baby. It's fine. No panicking. Just pay attention to what's happening and it'll be okay. It's bugs. Trying to remember to look for stone. Oh, inventory is full. So even if I found it, I still wouldn't be able to pick it up. So let's go home. And we'll take a little bit more of a peek after we warm up and put stuff away. Oh, do I really want to do that? Okay. Because it'd be nice to already have the resources for those planters so that I could do that after nighttime. Is this where I dug those up? Or are those different berries? Does it even matter? I suspect it doesn't even really matter. Okay. Oh. I want granite. It'll be okay. Nobody panic. Come on, baby. You can do it. You'll be okay. No. It's not as helpful. Damn it. Alright, we're fine. I didn't even have to break into the food that I thought I might have to break into for it. Okay, then. We are a popsicle. Well, that's a bummer. Alrighty. We are technically growing the mushrooms we need. So let's look at the planter requirements. Is that here? Beech plank and oak planks. That's not the right stone. Theoretically, if I keep doing questy type things, something will lead to getting the pickaxe upgrade. We don't need to do the basement. We have the mushrooms growing we need. Beech planks. I need 8 beech planks and 8 oak planks. I can make 6 oak. So let's go ahead and craft all. And then, oh, I don't need to craft all of those. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oak is what I need next. Let's go ahead and go upstairs and sleep, and then we will run over and get some more oak. Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, but I won't. Oh, my blanket got weirdly positioned. So I have a blanket that I pull over my shoulders, and it's like all scrunched down under my butt, and that's unacceptable. Unacceptable! This is where I run out here, and I find granite, and then I have to decide. Well, that's not true. I don't have to decide. I have to be conservative with it. Oh, that's not... Don't do that. Ugh. Gotta love double duty. Thank you for chopping both logs at the same time. It's immensely helpful. Isn't there... Or is this just... Oh, no, there is right over here. So I had to add a new demo to my growing list of demos to try eventually, and because it's survival craft horror. And I was like, I am intrigued by this kind of combination of things, because I actually like weird combinations like that, where it's just like, it feels like things that are the opposite of each other. So I'm gonna have to give that a shot. I don't know how soon, but I definitely wanted to not forget about it. So, because it almost looks like, I wouldn't say exactly anime, but kind of like the character almost looked kind of like it could have been inspired by. This is also after a very brief look at it, but I didn't want to get, you know, too much information ahead of trying it out. So I don't know how quickly I will get to that, maybe closer to fall, because I definitely want to do, even if it's not exactly something horror, although that would definitely not be off the option list, as it were. I also wouldn't mind just something either a little bit on the spooky autumnal side of things, even if it's not full-on horror this next fall. What else do I have on my person? Do I have something else? Sure. Go ahead and fill up. Why the hell not? Can I go somewhere else from here? I can go down. Can I actually go down? Is there more oak that way? I can't go down because of these rocks. Okay. But I could go up. But I don't think there's more oak up there. I think it goes to a different biome, I guess. Yeah, it's different up here. So I don't necessarily want to go up here yet. I want more oak wood and some granite. If I need 4 pieces of granite to make these pots, then I would like 5 units of granite, please. Just let me order that up. We'll just have Woodland Uber deliver 5 units of granite to me. I'm getting stuff caught up at work. It's so nice. I'm almost... If I get everything done tomorrow that I want to get done tomorrow, I should be back on track to getting all of, like, my regular stuff going for the first week of February. But I've been having to play catch up because I had holiday time off, and then I had post-holiday time off, and then I had additional time off for some family stuff that, you know, had to be handled. And so now it's just like, okay, making my way through the buildup of piles of things, getting my shelving done, shifting some stuff around. My wrist was angry. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I must have done a little bit too much. Let's see, I shifted, what? Like 30, 31, something like that, shelves in the last 3 days. And my wrist was very angry at the end of that. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to do that. I mean, the work needed to get done, but probably pushed it a little faster than I should have. Especially now that I know that my wrist is in pain. It's like, oh, probably should have just paced myself a little bit better. But it's okay. It'll heal. And tomorrow's Friday, so I mean, theoretically, I'll have a weekend to rest. Did I get enough oak? That is the question. Not quite sure. We'll find out. How many did I need? 2 more? I feel like I got more than enough wood for that. Yeah. Alright, and then... Should I make one of each? Oh, my inventory is full. Balls! I'll make one of each. Oh, this one needs a different wood. That one needs pine. Do I have pine? Yeah. That's fine. Then I guess I didn't need 8 oak. Good job. Well, I've got plenty for something else now. Okay. Do I just... It says I built 0 of 2. Did I not? Do I have to put them down? Planter pot. Planter box. Did it have to be 2 of the boxes? I had to put them down. Hopefully they'll count. Yeah. Okay. Because I was like, why would you give me those recipes and then only count one of them? Dear sweet child, these planter boxes, they're just perfect. You're such a generous young mouse, just like your mother. Anyway, I'm already full of ideas about what to plant. There are a few herbs in my guide that are just indispensable at this time of year. And flowers too, of course. You know, I remember one night I spent on a cliffside road. The wind was howling against the rock and I just couldn't get to sleep, so I went for a walk. I found chamomile growing on not 10 feet from my camp. Brewed it up, poured it out, took just a few sips. and I was straight to sleep. That night, I got the best rest of that whole trip. And I learned something that served me well every day since. Trust the world around you to offer you whatever it is that you need. And trust yourself to find your way to it. It might sound daft, but it's seen me through good times and bad. Okay. Is there anything I can plant here? Hold E to pick up. I did not need to do that. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully, it won't take too long to grow those. And then, okay, so we're still waiting to cook a healing stew. So, while we're waiting, perhaps we should go get resources for stuff, maybe? It's already getting a little close to being late. So we'll go ahead and grab some mushrooms. Excuse me. Kill some bugs. All the things a growing mouse needs. Ooh, spores. Yes, sirree, Bob. Ooh, my feet are very chilly at the moment. Part of it's that I have a thin pair of socks on. And so my feet are like, these socks are not appropriate for this weather. Maybe during the break I'll remember to go put on some fuzzy socks. That would probably be a good plan. I don't wear them to work, but now that I'm home. Maybe I can fix this blanket too, because it's a little ridiculous. Get all kinds of spores. That's very helpful. Are there more rocks to smash over here? No, but there's a mushroom. Well, let's get that then. Warm up, buddy. Okay. Alright, can I fix this blanket? Oh no, I really scrunched it. Damn it. Because it's like my lower half is fine, but my shoulders are chilly. No, except for my feet. And that's just because my feet have thin socks on. Oh, where? Okay. Excuse you? Because I also want to go kill all these bugs. Death. Death comes swift. This mouse and his axe. Die. Oh, my inventory is full? Ugh. Boo. It's alright, you can die too. Then we'll go home. Did I go in the house and warm up and not actually drop my stuff off? Because I feel like that's what happened. Because I was like, man, I was just at home. Okay. Oh yeah, that's 100% what happened. Should I... You know what? I probably should have just kept those spores and gone and planted them. Whatever. Oh, can I not water that? There we go. Oh, there's a change the selection button. Probably could have used that. There. Alrighty, buddy. Come on, mushrooms, grow! Seems like someone's like right outside the door. Looming. Why are you looming, whoever you are? Did they take this long to grow before? I don't know. No, don't repair. Hello! How are you tonight, Bama? You were doing well. I'm fighting to water. Okay, I think I finally got that one. Oh, no. Okay, noted. Things that are close to the door or close to the stairs do not like to be prioritized for watering. It didn't give me the option to change the selection next to them either. Okay. Go. Well, what else do I want to do in the meanwhile while I wait for those silly mushrooms to grow? I guess I could go north. I feel like there was a lot of stuff to clear out. Kind of in between north and northeast. So maybe I'll go that way. Doing great? Well, that's awesome. I'm doing okay. I'm cold. I'm probably going to have to put on some thicker socks on break. But otherwise, you know, this week's just been kind of plugging along. I had to drive on slick roads with crappy tires on Monday, so that was kind of a stressful start. But other than that, the week's been going all right, you know. Plugging along. The weather finally got cold like it's supposed to, so I don't have to like it. I just have to appreciate that it's happening. Because I was starting to go, are we actually going to get a winter? It's kind of important. We're all cold, right? It's very true. Very, very true. But it's important. It's important to have it. And the roads melted down pretty quick. So, although Monday was sketchy, Tuesday I got to take the newer car, so that was fine. And then Wednesday and today, the roads were clear. There's still snow out there, but as long as I'm not driving on snow and ice, the car that I have is fine. It probably could use new tires, but we're really hoping to replace it this year, and so spending money on tires sounds like not the best use of money if we don't have to. So hopefully we will continue not having to, you know? Alright, you. You want to have a fight? We can have a fight. Let's have a fight. Fantastic. So your little screenshot of your shop was very cute. I actually had been trying to get in a few times to try and make some money and continue to work towards expanding my shop and saving the new update stuff for Sunday. And then this morning I had a fatal crash twice after I rebooted, and it did it again. I didn't have time to try some of the troubleshooting stuff that I know to do and that's like in the Discord. But I was like, uh-oh. So hopefully figure it out before too long. Because I would really hate to get to Sunday and not be able to stream because I can't figure out how to fix whatever's going on, you know? Because I'm really looking forward to the stairs. For sure. Alright. What is up here? A little bit further and I can get to the place where... Nope. It's full. Campfire. I have not seen, but I'm sure there's some really awesome stuff because, you know, when the builders get a hold of new tools, they inevitably do wonderful things, you know. Oh, I don't need to do that right now. Am I in the weird place? Yeah. There it is. It's this little thing. Right here. Okay, okay. We're doing okay, though. We're not gonna die. We'll be fine. Don't panic, mouse. Okay. So... yeah, I'm really hoping I can figure out what's going on with it. Because I was like, no, I want to play with new stuff. You have a confession. What's your confession? You're not left-handed either? Sorry, had to quote Princess Bride. A new game obsession is a Heartopia. Just because I know that's going around right now. Something you thought you'd never play. Now, is it still in the same genre of stuff? Or is it something like way outside of what I would expect you to be playing? Oh, Infinity Nikki. So kind of something in a similar... you know, it's not like... let's see, what would be like really outside of something I would expect you to play? Like... I don't know, BioShock or something, you know, like a first-person shooter that's intense. Because I kind of suspect that would not be a go-to for you, that kind of game. How is it, though? I've heard it's got a lot of microtransaction stuff going on, but that's just like something I heard. I have not investigated Infinity Nikki at all. In fact, I don't even remember where I heard that from. Is it a free to play too? I can't remember now. Which would make microtransactions seem a little bit more fitting because they've got to fund somehow. It's kind of like Palia. Like there's a lot of stuff that I don't spend money on, but damn is it cute. But I can play it for free if I want. I just get to look very plain. Unless I fork over some dough. Okay, Ant-Man. I do not need your attitude, sir. Is that a single player or is that a multiplayer? Because like I said, I really haven't even looked into it. Free to play, but like Palia and Heartopia. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt like it was like. Oh, that's right. Ants don't get knocked back. Hey, there's still meat over here. That's helpful. I'll be taking that. Well, and I saw Misty was playing Heartopia. Not sure about single player. Yeah, I remember thinking it looked pretty. But that's about all I did was just look at what it looked like. Oh, good. There's an ant. Oh, don't bite me. Oh, did I forget to eat for health? Looks like. Alright, can I grab whatever in here? Take all, and then we'll eat for health. Alright, but there should be a campfire over here, if I'm not mistaken. So... very nice, very nice. Isn't it right over here? Or is it through a whole nother screen? It might be through a whole nother screen. Yeah. Alright. What's that shell we've already inspected? No, no, no. Do not get stuck, sir. Please do not. And it is up. Hubby was impressed with the graphics, kind of anime looking. Yeah, I remember thinking it looked very cutesy. Not like... but like Asian cutesy, not American cutesy. I feel like Heartopia... well, maybe Heartopia is not very... I don't know. There's like an angular thing happening with like what I associate with like Asian cutesy. As opposed to the rounded thing, which I guess is also kind of Asian cutesy, but like a different flavor of it. Like Heartopia and Animal Crossing, like they have the very rounded things. And then there is the more angled, like anime style characters. That's like Genshin Impact and Persona and things like that, where it's like... but definitely very stylized. They're all very stylized, it seems. All right. Do I want to sleep? Do I want to chop more stuff? I want to chop more stuff. Okay. Can't chop that yet. Oh, that's right, because this could go out on me if I'm not careful. So I need to make sure I sleep before it goes out, unless I want to use a second one, which would be fine. In fact, it may have just gone out. Oh, inventory is full. It did not. Well, let's go ahead and sleep. Sleep until morning. Big update today. Game has been down since 2. Oh my goodness. I'm assuming you mean for Infinity Nikki. So is that still considered like an early access or beta stage game too? Because I think Palia is still considered early access, but I feel like it's been playable for a while. Not to say, I mean, games can spend years in early access, so I mean... Although, I don't know if you're familiar with a game called Star Citizen, but my husband put a little bit of money back into that when it was first, you know, kind of being developed. And it sounds like things might be getting closer to getting to a new stage of development. And that has been in development for a long time. Like, I feel like it's been over a decade. So... kind of interesting to hear that there might be something going on to move that along. Can I still get these? It'd be nice to get the spores. Is there anything I can consume? You know what? I bet I could. And then we can also eat. Oh no. What happened? I dropped it. I do kind of want... Wasn't there another spore that I left up here? I wasn't even thinking when I left it. Was it over here? It was. Haha! Good for me. In fact, I think quite a few games I'm playing right now are all considered early access. Not all of them. I think this is full release, this game. But it's also not one of those games that's getting, like, new I don't think it's getting any new content. Not that it has to be early access to get new content added, because Dreamlight Valley is now full release, and it's still getting content updates. I guess it just depends on the game, really. Dang it. I keep hoping that I'm going to be like, and it's going to be like, okay, and that's too much. You don't need any more. And then it keeps letting me pick them up. Can you please? Okay. Don't drop stuff. Eat. Good. Just make things last forever. All right, we'll go home and we'll water our plants. Mushrooms. I wonder what Auntie is growing. Now that she can grow some stuff. I know she mentioned chamomile tea. Does that mean she's going to be growing chamomile? Maybe. All right, buddy. I know we're pushing our luck, but we'll be okay. Get Twitch drops, Nikki, just like Palia. Ah, nice. I'm not really surprised at that. That seems like one of those games that would definitely have stuff like that going on. Ooh. Okay. All right, come on. My foot's trying to fall asleep. But as soon as I moved it so that I could make sure it didn't fall asleep, I realized it was going to be uncovered. And I was like, no, you can't be uncovered. Yeah, I wonder what she's growing here. I like that the pots have little, like, decoration on them. Man, I still really could have picked up some more. That's crazy. All right, well, we'll get those mushrooms down to the basement. I don't want to knit. I don't want to cook. What do I want to do? No, I might want to cook soon. She's growing weed. What are you up to, Auntie? I mean, she could. It is a plant. Alright, that's good enough. Yeah, we're growing weed and mushrooms. That's what we're doing in this game. That's a different game. I played that game too. Alright, let's put that over there. And then we'll play that one, play that one. Go over there, go over there. Fine. Kind of operation is this? Those are the mushrooms I need for the stew. In fact, let's go ahead and chop so that I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm watering stuff I don't need to water. So there's no reason for that. Alright. Stop going upstairs, you ding dong. Nope. 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 Come on now. At least it's all natural. That's right. That's why even a mouse could grow it. In the comfort of their own home. Okay, I can put the mushrooms away. And we can put this back down here. And then we can go over here and make Auntie her mushroom stew or whatever it is. This. This hearty stew has a fatty taste and a pleasant chewy texture. Ooh. Ah, Mouseling, you're back. Smelly. Is that stew? Yes. From Moss? For me? Yes, for you. One of Moss's own recipes. So they opened their pantry at last. Oh, I am glad. And to know my own sweet friend Moss is so close by. I'm feeling better already. Be sure to thank them for me next time you cross paths. It's still not the pickaxe. But that should get me through the brambles. So that's good. Flint axe. Ugh, what is that? Birch wood? Don't I have birch wood? Do I not have any of that? And pine planks. I should be able to make pine planks. Where do the birch planks come, or birch wood come from then? 1, 2, and then we'll... Nope. Alright. How am I already on my 3rd axe and I still don't have my 1st or my 2nd pickaxe? What is up with that? Oh, I only needed 1 plank. Well, whatever. Alright, so... Is it up here? Because I was just all over here. Or is it south? Is it over this way? That would be closer to investigate. So maybe I should investigate that real quick since we're already kind of through... Well, I could sleep over on the other side. What's the way to get down? Down and to the left. Nope. This is the same wood that I was just chopping. Lame. Look how many freaking bugs there are. I don't even want to grab these. I just want to look around. Yeah, and I'm so irritated that I still haven't gotten that pickaxe yet. I mean, I know they're doing it intentionally. It's meant to make you go, you know, do certain things next. But it is frustrating when it's like, please. Please let me just get granite. Okay. Isn't birch white? Yeah. Usually. Are there multiple varieties of birch? I really don't know. Okay, well, that was not the way. Quickly warm up. And then we'll go again. And we'll go over and go north of Toadman. What's his name? Bufo? I think so. Trying to decide if I want to sleep at this campfire that's right over here, or if I want to push and get beyond that, if there's one to push to. Ugh, why does he have to be here? You know what? Ugh, no, there really isn't. I could try and go south. I'm kind of thinking I need to go up here. Die. It's just getting a little late to go running around up there. You know what I can do, though? I can check to see if that wood is up there. And then I could come back down here and sleep, so I'm at least closer, I guess. I just feel like it's the same wood that was near the other place where I was. Ugh. Yeah, because these are the same mushrooms. So would this wood not also be the same wood? This wood. Yeah, that's pine. It's not birch. No, I don't care about you. In fact, I would like you to leave me alone. Unless there's a place I'm not really remembering. You really gonna make me have to fight you? Oh. No. Go around? No. But it's gonna start getting really cold soon. Ugh, and there's nowhere to go up there. So where the frick is Pinewood? Not Pinewood, Beach. Was it down here? Is that where I should have gone instead? This is all the same. It seems to be the same biome. And this is Squirrel Man. Hello, Squirrel Man. Leaves inside a kettle and steam inside a spout. Mix it with some honey and pour it down your snout. Hey there, friend. Perfect timing, I reckon. I'm brewing up something special, and I could really use that sniffer of yours. See, the Northlands are flush with useful plants of all sorts, and I'm not just talking tea. Now, I know you know these parts like the back of your paw. Think you can keep your eyes peeled for rare herbs to bring my way? I'd be happy to. Thank you, friend. You're saving my tail yet again. Huddle knows I forget a lot these days. But you're helping me remember what it's like to have someone in my corner. Okay. Collect stashes. Like these? Those aren't rare herbs. Those are shoots. Make tea. Okay. Unless there are things that I already have at home. Because I think I do already have some of that stuff at home. Alright, so I'm going to warm up a little bit. Can I talk to you? Well, well, well. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Oh, you're nice now. Okay. I heard you've been rebuilding another burrow. You best have done a good job, kid. That's my reputation on the line, that is. Although, reckon I've not been doing much to help that myself the way I've been behaving lately. Leaving me on spawn out in the frost. It's cold, that, in more ways than one. Still, dwelling on all that won't get the branch off me house, now will it? Nah, I'll need a good stone axe for that. Luckily, I know the mouse for the job. Or just the mouse for the job. Now, you such an expert burrow builder, it'll be no trouble for you to get a hold of stone and some twigs for us, will it? Ta, kid. Collect 2 pebbles and 5 twigs. Okay. I wasn't really expecting everyone to give me quests again. So that's kind of cool. Considering I started tonight without any quests. Alright. Nope, I'm stuck. Don't do that. Okay. Sleep until morning. Where are we at? Oh. We're doing okay. Alright, I'm gonna go south. And see if I can find some birch. Unless I've got to do some of these other little quests. And maybe it'll unlock the pickaxe that I'm so hot to get. It really just depends on what's down here, though. I can't remember. Okay, I'm seeing pine cones, or acorns. Some grass to hide in. But there's really nowhere to go. There's a side thing, but I think I have to have pickaxe for that. Is that what that? Yeah, it's this. Yep. Okay, well, theoretically, I could go home and see if I have all of the stuff for both Bufo and... What's the squirrel's name? Something with an S. I think. It makes me wonder if I should go talk to Moss, too. Oh, I should eat. Oh, and I should make food when I go home. Did I water mushrooms this morning? No, because I slept out in the wild. Okay. Whew. Oh, look! She grew flowers! Oh, I could harvest. Does she just do that for me? And, like, if I pick these, will she just plant more? Because she just planted those on her own. Harvest. Could I put more planter boxes down and have her plant more? Stash of rare herbs. Stash of common herbs. Yep. I figured that's what those were. Okay, so let's go ahead and offload. And then I need to cook. Not knit. Cook. Not knit. Cook. So we're gonna make... I wish there was an option to craft a number of them, as opposed to one or all. But that's okay. Where's my bug dinner? Is it that one? Yeah. Now this one I could craft all and not feel bad about it. Okay. So that goes... Excuse me? Did I cut it off? It's so picky. No? There we go. There we go. Okay. What else was I gonna do? I was gonna get the stuff. 2 pebbles, 5 twigs. Can I split them? Can I not split them? You know what? I'm just gonna do that. Unless it's this. Nope, it's not that. Nope. Okay. And then he wanted the herbs. Really? I only have 2. Where's the other? Common herbs. Okay. Is that L? Is that J? Tab? There we go. Gnawtusk. It was not with an S. I don't know why I thought it was with an S. Weird. Mushrooms. Nice. Man, these other ones take forever. Okay. Water it. Water it. Water it. Oh, change selection. Oh, no. Weird. Now it's... Oh. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. Didn't I plant these ones first? Like ages ago. I think these were planted before I loaded in today. Okay. F. Okay then. The child is being dramatic. So Gnawtusk has his own fire. And yet we cannot sleep overnight there, and we cannot cuddle. I feel like that's not right. Or like spend the night at Buffo's house, you know? Let me do that. I feel like that would be a very appropriate animal type thing to do. Tuck in for the night and share body warmth. Alright. Good to see ya. And you look, you brought us a stone axe. Beautiful stuff. I was hoping. I'll be honest, when I heard your paws rustling in the leaves, I thought it might be... me little toddler's been missing for too long. I'm not half worried about them. Weather's getting worse, and I don't even know if they're... Well, it doesn't bear thinking about. Truth is, when I say I'm an old toad, I'm not messing, kid. I wouldn't make it out there in the woods searching. But ye would. You've got explorer's blood, you know. And if you found our pollywog, maybe then I could make things right. Yeah. It was easy to see that Bufo was worried about Pollywog. And that they regretted the falling out, even if they didn't know how to say it. Bufo was realizing that there was no use in pride without something to be proud of. Would you do that for us, Mouseling? Please? Yeah. I figured we'd be helping reconcile if we ever found their kid, you know? They were setting us up for it for sure, for sure. All right. Well, does that mean Gnawtusk will give us something, too, for doing a little extra questy quest for them? That'd be nice. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to craft. Yeah, I'm going to have to craft the pickaxe. You can sip it straight, or you can mix it a special blend. Drink it with a stranger, or enjoy it with a... Oh, hello, friend. Got something special for me? Here you go. I'm at a loss for words. And not because I forgot them this time. I promised you a special brew. And one thing I remember about old Gnawtusk. They always keep their promises. Now sit back and enjoy the show. Ooh, nice. Ooh, those are healing things. Excellent. Friends in a nutshell. Complete Gnawtusk's quests. Okay. A special brew of my own concocting. Should put some fluff on that wiry tail. Back in the huddle, the stuff was as good as gold. At least that's what I'd tell folks. Truth is, the other squirrels didn't care much for my hobbies, even back when I was a kid. Once my memory slipped and I stopped pulling my weight, I suppose that was that. After all, what use is a squirrel who can't find their acorns? But you know what, friend? I'm still plenty useful, even if my memory ain't as sharp. And cutting someone loose like that from the only home they've ever known? Well, I suppose that's a plenty awful thing to do to someone. You've done the most for me, friend. I feel like myself again, best I can recall. You stop in now and then if you need a spot to sit and warm your snout, okay? I'll have a hot mug of my tastiest brew waiting for ya. Cool. Does that mean I can talk to you right now and you'll give me something to drink? You could twist your tail or ruin your mittens in the mud, but nothing mends it faster than a kettle with a... Well, howdy, bud. Got some time for tea? Or got time for tea? Pour me a mug. Ah, my 4 favorite words. Big mug for a little mouse. Coming right up. Now I'm suddenly reminded of Pippin going, it comes in pints? You know, ever since you started helping out, I've been feeling more and more like my old self. At least, best I can remember him. Or maybe I feel like someone new? Well, whoever I turned out to be, it feels good. Feels right. Suppose I felt wrong for so long I'd forgotten what that feels like. But I suppose I'll forget the bad feelings too, though. Suppose that's just how it works. Look at me, trailing off like a kit without whiskers. Right now I'm sipping good tea with a fine friend, and that's about all I could ask for. Anywho, I reckon you've got plenty to attend to on account of winter and all. I know I do. Stopping again soon, friend. I'll keep the kettle on for ya. Okay, so it didn't seem to, like, actually give me tea, but that's okay. I thought maybe it would be a way to, like, top off or get a buff or something like that. But just a nice little chat. You'll have a nice little chat. So I guess I should go home then. Maybe I'll take the long way and stop by Moss. And then we can make the pickaxe. And then when we go out tomorrow, we'll be able to do something. I feel like I should keep grabbing these, although I don't know if there's going to be another set of clothing or not. Yeah. You're big and bad. See ya. Yeah. Whew. Keep thinking I'll come across that thing I was supposed to do with, like, was it 30 pebbles? It was like a corpse. I don't remember exactly where it was at. Still going the correct direction? Nope. Need to go down. I don't think it's down that way. I think it's down this way. Ooh. Sat too long and now my ankle's mad. I had it crossed under my other leg. And yeah. Nope. Leave me be. Is it this weird? Yep. You know, one thing that running around in a panic and not knowing exactly how to get out of your situation will teach you is the way out. Because now I'm like, is it the weird thing every time I look for it? Because I'm like, am I in that screen again? Am I looking for that weird little offshoot? Yes. Hello. Hey, friend. What a day, eh? I fixed up the tent real good. That tent pole isn't going anywhere now it's tied down all proper. And I've been thinking, my old pal Pine Sap hasn't been the easiest to live with, but I do miss him. Seems likely now that something's happening to them. Yeah, it happened to them, doesn't it? Yep. We talked about it being a possibility, but not knowing is a frayed string threatening to unravel the whole sweater. Think you could do me a favor and look one last time? I know you've searched high and low already, but there's a chance they went into Shadow Pines. Let me see. What would you need to make the journey? What about something warm or for tough terrain? Could I knit you something, huh? Doubt it. I haven't touched my needles in ages. Now, I guess I could jog my memory, but you don't have time to wait around for that. Oh, I know. Yeah, these'll do. Take 'em, please. Nice! Collect the fine woolen hood. Okay. Pine Sap may have ventured in a dangerous area. Moss asked if you to look for them, but be careful. But they said to go in Shadow Pines. Does that mean it's somewhere? Tell me that's going to be the corpse. I hope it's not the corpse. I don't want to have to come back and tell Moss that Pine Sap is dead. Although, you know, it wouldn't be, you know, this game seems like it's trying to, like, tackle some kind of real themes, you know, like, what, was it the first 5 minutes of the game where it was like, and your parents died? Like, oh, okay. So, you know, theoretically, it could be something like that. We have, you know, estrangement between a parent and a child. So there's that. And then what's the other one? Oh, the gnaw tusk thing, you know, kind of being put out to pasture for being old and not being useful anymore, or, you know, having memory issues or whatever. You know, those are some pretty heavy things and can translate very easily into real life things. So, it would not surprise me if they included other heavy things. This is not... Stop hitting the button to drop stuff. Woman! Oh, gosh, we need better foodstuffs. Okay. Alright, what does it take to make the new... No. The new shoes. Actually, I don't think it's a knitting thing. I think it's going to be on the workbench. Or I could be completely wrong. Is it in this? This is where the axe is going to be. And the pickaxe, right? We already made... Did we already make the axe? We did not, because we did not find birch. But I'm wondering now that we did get the pickaxe upgrade, if that means we will be able to get to the next area to get the next axe. All right. Ah. 5? Oh, no. Well, let's craft all. And let's make the pickaxe. And then... theoretically, we will get more animal fur as we run around in the new areas we can open up with the new pickaxe. Okay. Gosh, I wish the berries weren't such a pain in the butt to acquire. What does the mushroom stew do for us? Ooh, goodness, look at that. Man, apart from these mushrooms, these I just keep not getting when I'm over in the oaks area. But that's a good chunk of stuff. Look at that. I kind of want to craft it all. I've got this pie on me too, so theoretically I could have the pie. All right. Wait, cancel. What time is it? Oh. Is there anywhere I can go quick with my new pickaxe? Because what I really need is to be able to get more of those nicer mushrooms. And there are a few more in the basement, but not a ton. So there's got to be a source for them somewhere if I can make that pie or that stew. So let's go over here. Because I think this was stone. And not bramble, but I could be wrong. Donde está? Okay. There should be a way through, right? Okay. But where? Where is the way down? Not there. Ah! Yeah. So nice, thank you. Worth the price of admission, right there. Oh, and there's a backpack. What is that? Advanced kindling. Flint and birch bark make striking a fire a simple task, and it will last longer. The sound of striking flint is the first memory of many wild mice. Well, hell yeah. Can I make it? Is this the recipe to make it? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. God dang it. Oh, okay. There we go. Did it use up the one that I just got? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it used the basic. All right. Oh, I need this for something fierce. Nice. Ooh. Hey, buddy. You need to chill out. Birch, birch, birch! Alert, alert! And those mushrooms! Huzzah! This is why we came down here. This is why we did it. It's amazing, and there's more fur. Don't mind me as I cackle. Alright, it's fine. And spores. And spores. Okay, we're not gonna get so excited that we forget that we're freezing. Yeah, inventory's full. Damn it. Alright, I see you, Mr. Bug. I don't care about you in any way. If I'm going to deal with you, I'm going to also get to chop wood. I almost had no stamina for that. I can't have that? Oh, what the hell? Alright, how much of that can I do? Can you please? I require all of this. Oh, oh, oh! Decor. It's cute though, look at that! That's a cute little, what is that? Like a cabinet? Something. What else is over here? More risky behavior? Sign me up! Ah, shit. Alright, it's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Alright, go home. Okay. May be able to get away with just eating the one thing, but we might need a little bit more. It's not up there. And we'll eat one more, see if that can get us home. Doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Okay, fine, I'll eat another one. Fine, fine. I know I'm almost here, but also it was sketchy. Okay. Get warm. Get warm. Gotta plant these spores. 100% for sure. But can I make... How many of... Oh, stop. Oh, inventory's full. Crap. Yeah, it was a little stressful. A little stressful. It's fair. But I was so excited. You see all the stuff down there that was so helpful and awesome? It's hard to want to go home when it's like, and more stuff. Give me all the stuff. It helps knowing you have food too, you know? Alright. Okay. So those are now planted. And repair. My God, thank you. Ooh. How big that mushroom is. So huge. Okay. I'm assuming I will also be able to plant down here. Which I might choose just because the doorway can give me a little bit of the business. Is that like a giant version? No, it just looks really big. Okay. Alright, we'll plant this and we'll go to bed. Water. Alright. And actually what we'll do is we'll go to bed and then we'll say, and then we'll pause and we'll take our break. Yeah. It's also helpful knowing that when you sleep, you heal. Makes a huge difference on like the choices I make, knowing some of that stuff. So, All right, we will take a quick break and, do all of the things to take care of our physical selves. But don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all of those things. If you are having a good time, if you are still here when I get back, thank you so much. If not, I hope you have a lovely day and nighttime. And I will be back in a few minutes. All right. And I remember to pull my blanket up so I can be like, which honestly, very fitting for this game. All right. I did not remember to grab myself fuzzy socks, but that's okay. I feel like if I can warm more of my body, then maybe the effects will be a little bit more evenly distributed. My feet aren't quite as cold now, so whatever. All right. Here we are. What am I doing? I'm looking for the fine woolen hood, but first, axe and shoes, maybe, if I can craft them. Oh, and there she is, growing more stuff. Should I make her more planters? Maybe. Do I need planks or no? Craft. Okay. And then two more. I feel like I picked up enough for that, right? Yeah, just. Okay. But that means we can craft that. Huzzah. I don't know where I got these ropes from, because I have not found silk yet, which I'm assuming is a spider situation. So I will be grateful for the fact that I had just enough to make my stuff. All right, and then this can go over here. This can go down here. What did those do? 5% cold resistance and 15% movement speed, which is an increase of both on both. Nice. Excellent. Cooking. I still feel like I don't have a ton of the berries. Yeah, I really don't. Okay, well maybe I will go ahead and make a couple of these. Just a couple though, because I don't know how long my excursion is going to be. Yeah, these mushrooms don't seem to want to grow. Should I do this? It won't let me. Okay. It's so odd. These were the ones that were planted when I loaded in. And they just don't seem to be growing, which I don't appreciate. Because that says glitch to me, like they're not actually doing what they're supposed to do. So now we will go south. Did eat up a chunk of time, but that's okay. Theoretically, I should be able to go through the brambles, but that's all north. And south of Bufos. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Damn it. Does this give me speed? It does. I'm gonna eat one of those. Yeah. Let's be a speedy mouse. Speedy, speedy. Okay. Are those feathers? I thought I saw those yesterday and I was like, there's the berries. Oh, it's not that. Spores. Okay, how do I get... Oh, I can chop the whole thing down? Nice. Excellent, excellent. Big old bug I don't care about. What is that? That's the top of whatever that... Oh, there's a backpack there, too. Do attack me, sir. Trying to get all the stuff. You better leave me alone. My inventory is full. Crap. Desperately need another backpack again. Okay. I could go to the right or the left. White pillars. Interesting. Let's go to the right. Because that may eventually lead us back to south of Bufo. Okay, I do have birch on me, so I might as well go ahead and collect that while I'm running around. Oh. Hazardous to my health, maybe? I thought I picked up some of that. Did I not pick up spools of... Did I already take it home? Was it in that backpack? I think that might have been it. Okay. Spider webs everywhere. Just says to me, spiders soon. I see an ant. See a variety of bugs over there. Okay, where are we? We could go south, but not continue to go east. Well... question is where is... Okay, there we go. There's the down. I was kind of hoping there'd be a fire pit thingy down here. Oh my god! Oh, no! God, get out of there! Get out of there! Oh my god! I was not expecting the spiders to be this big. No, goodbye! Crap. Okay, well... That's interesting. Let's see. Let's go ahead and have that. Do I want more than that? Maybe. Can I not have more than one? Oh, I can't have more than one at once of the tea? Oh, okay. Well, that spider was scary. Oh god, there's another one. I didn't expect it to be in there. Well, let's not go that way, shall we? Hey, considering all of the other bugs have been kind of tiny, right? Have been tiny? I was not expecting the spider to be that big. That's for sure. It's so scary. Let's... Oh. Okay, that's now full. Am I going to be able to fill the mushrooms up? Okay. Ah! Would you please not get stuck on stuff while you're starting to freeze to death? That would be immensely helpful. Thank you very much. All right, so spiders are big in this game. Do I have a healing salve of some sort? Not on my person. Am I still a person? So I guess we're gonna try and fight a spider soon. I guess that's on our to-do list now. I liked the other spider that was by itself. I don't know if I approve of the one that's by a bunch of other bugs. Because that just seems like a recipe for more aggro than I'd like. The question is, do I want to do that tonight? Or do I want to wait until tomorrow to do it? I feel like waiting until tomorrow might be wise. Oh, I didn't mean to put that away. Well, crap. I'm gonna put those in there because I don't really feel like I'm hurting for those mushrooms at the minute. Uh-oh. Where did the mushroom stew go? There it is. Okay. Yeah. Harvest. And harvest. And open storage. And F. Where the heck? Excuse me. Did I not pick it up? There it was. So weird. Well, let's make her... 2, 3, 4. And then... Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all. I meant to... What do I need for that? I need another pine. Craft. Okay. Craft. And then craft. Oh! Craft. Okay. So, I want to put these down, and I want to see if she'll grow more than, like, will she just grow in any amount of pots that I have? Because that would be cool. And then, because I think those herbs are the ones that I use to make the salves. Sure. Okay. And those are a cooking thing, right? Is it in the tea section? Yeah, there they are. So yes, it does take, these take common, and these take rare. Okay. Interesting. Okay, but that's good. And healing tea. Oh, that's where the pine needle thingies come into play. Pine shoots. Heals for 100. Gives some buffs. Probably worth it. Oh gosh. Interesting. So these last for 3 hours and they give me 50 and then some warm situation. These last for 8 hours because you actually lose healing, but you gain time. And the buffs are a little bit better for longer. So that's interesting. But it actually takes 2 of these and 1 of these to make, which would be 150 health. So that's interesting. Okay. What else do I want to do? Did I keep those spores on me? Nope, I put them away. Well, if we're not going to go anywhere until tomorrow anyway, I might as well get the spores out and plant them. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever's happening needs to stop. There we go. I accidentally picked up something when I didn't mean to. Ooh, hello. Ooh, that axe is effective. I feel like watering these is not helpful, but we will. Oh, I didn't realize I could flip them. Haha. Okay. Alright. Because we might as well use the time for something productive. We're not going to go running across the map and fight a spider. I imagine the axe is going to be doing the most damage now. Attack damage is 10 versus 8. So we will use the axe to fight. It's good, good, good. Alright, do I need to do anything else before bed, or should we just go to bed? I feel like we should just go to bed. Sleep until morning. Right. Okay then. No time like the present, right? To go fight a giant spider. Gotta leg it. Right. Okay, I feel like I had to go way left before I can go down. Yep. Now the question is, do I have to run all the way down and around, or can I actually cut through here? Oh, you know what? We can get this backpack now. Ah, that's where that silk was. See, I thought it was in there. Okay. Yep. It should be like right up here somewhere. Theoretically, anyway. There's this grass. Now, if I go in the grass, will it leave me alone? Because I feel like I was being chased by a bug at one point that was attacking. And... oh, went into the grass. It does. It leaves me alone. So that is good to know. Does this give me warmth? If I have the tea, will it also deprive me of having this? I really don't need the health, but I wouldn't mind the buffs. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. Okay, the tea is not blocked, so it's not really, it's about the same thing it looks like, and not the buffs, like the same buffs preventing things. Nope. Yeah, bastard. Touched me. Don't touch me. Oh, you're gonna die, friend. Ooh, look at that nasty looking spider meat. Okay. We survived. That's a different spider than the one I thought I was fighting, though. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, it's also cute. Nice. Okay. I thought that the one that I was looking for had a bunch of other bugs around it, though. Is that... oh, hi! Holy crap. They are fast. Why are you not attacking? Man, those pies are the shit when it comes to buffs. Oh my god, I love it. Okay. Yeah. Death. That's what you get. I probably shouldn't talk too much shit because that's when I'll get killed. I probably should pick up these. Because I feel like these were one of the nicer berries that I needed for some of the fancy pies. Okay. Is this where the other one was? Yes. So there should be a spider down here. But I'm ready for your ass now. Oh, nope, nope. Okay. Did not pay the penalty for that. I do like the fact that my, like, their aim is not great. Like, I've got a decent chunk of time to move. Okay, good. What else is down here? What were you protecting down here? Berries. Okay. Is there another one down here somewhere? I kind of feel like there might be. Backpack. Ah. It's a cute bed. Kinda makes me actually want to build it, you know? What do I have on my person? I am almost full of stuff. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't another spider somewhere down there. Don't get stuck in these drifts. Don't do that. Do I have a spot for these mushrooms right now? I do not. I'm gonna wait. Okay. Oh my god, that pie. Totally worth it. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, another backpack. Okay. Is that the last of my slots? No, I still have one more slot. That's one of those other easier berries to get. I'm not worried about that. Okay. Okay, then. Well, success. Yay. Alright. Well, now where do we want to go? I feel like there's still another spider somewhere. Because there was one that had like a bunch of other bugs around it. You know? But I certainly did not find it. Unless I just missed it, but it's kind of weird. Because I ran into it coming back towards, you know, the exit, essentially. And I feel like I didn't run it. There was an ant and like a couple of the other bugs. Oh, I can't pick up any of that? Okay. Risky behavior. Yes. Indeed, indeed. Theoretically, I have more food. And it's still daytime, so I mean, like... risky, but not as bad as it could be. Okay. Although the visibility seems to be going down. Do I have a spot? No. Oh, I started filling in the other spot with, Oh, here we are. Yep, there it is. Look how many bugs are around. Okay, I need to eat something then. If we're gonna actually fight this thing. God dang it, I dropped it again. Jesus Christ. Alright. You all can die. For real? Oof. Oh yes. Let's everybody group up. Everybody's invited to the party. Yep, there you go. Excellent. Okay, there's not enough room for everything. What's in here? That's why you bring extra food. All right. I don't really need to kill you. I don't have room for your meat anyway. But there's a pie I can make with all this meat. Which is good. Alright, now it's starting to get late. I don't have room for that. Oh, but I do have room for the silk. Right? Give me the silk. Thank you. Stop telling me I have no room and just pick up the stuff that I can pick up. Alright. I can't remember what the buffs are for the meat pie. But we're surely going to look if we remember when we get home. Alright, where do we need to go? We need to go north, but I think I actually have to go wide and then go north. Okay. Ooh. So now that we've explored down here a bit, was there another direction to go? There is a direction to go. I need to go the other way too. Okay. So next, ooh, I need to go home. I need to drop off the stuff that I have. I was like, oh, I could just sleep here, but not if I don't really have room to pick up more stuff. So we'll go up. I wonder what that new furniture takes to make it. I've been picking up a lot of wood. So theoretically, I might have the resources to just make it. Alright, get in there. Get in there and warm up. Yeah, she's planting all of them. Nice. Good, good, good. Alright, would you please warm up? Thank you. Cooking. What does it say? Meaty pie. What is that? Acorn biscuit. I have some acorns. I could make 4, which would lead to 2 pies. 150, 108 hours. It gives me a buff to fighting. It's interesting. The heat buff is not as good. Which honestly I think was one of the things that really helped me when I had... Was it this one? Whichever pie I had. What are those made out of? Pine nut biscuits. I do have a significant amount of pine nuts. It's really the jams, these jellies. Oh yeah, the jams that really get me. Although I do have a significant amount of berries now. Although these rowan berries, I need more. Okay. Well, let's drop off our stuff. Did I already water mushrooms today? Spider meat. It looks gross. It's so grody looking. Alright, I have 1 more mushroom stew. How many could I make? I could make a few. These are pretty solid as well. I think the pies are a little bit better. Yeah, because they don't give me whatever the shield icon means. I feel like that's better than the plus. Go ahead and make a couple. And then Can't remember. Did I water these? Oh, I don't think so. I'm just going to stop watering those. They should have grown by now if they were going to grow. Okay. Go see what it takes to make that furniture. A pine bed. Oh, crap. Oh, this needs silk. A birch bed. Birch storage. Birch planks. Just birch planks. 10 and 5, so 15. Oh, yeah. 10, 13, 14, 15. I feel like I could actually make the bed too. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. Why not? And then we can say we decorated. Alrighty, we could say we decorated. It'll be fine. Okay. So... well, my toes were feeling warmer. But now they're starting to get cold again. And then this, can I... oh, cancel. I want to pick it up. Cancel. How do I pick it up? I was holding A. Was it not? 4. Oh, weird. Oh, okay. I was like, why won't it let me turn? And then this. You know what? I kind of want to put this over here. It almost makes me feel like there's a window here, but I don't think that's true. I don't really have to move to do that. Okay, spacebar. And then... cute. Now if I flip this... oh yeah. Absolutely what I want to do. Those are so stinking cute. Oh, they're both storage. And it's all connected. Right? I agree. A little fireplace up here would be so cute. Okay, I think I actually want to move this over. Why do I have a shirt? Did I accidentally pick up a shirt? I think it did. Okay, I think I want to put that just a little bit over. Okay, well, I like the fact that I can access all the same storage from everywhere. That's nice. Okay. And then we can move everything back down. And I can put these away. And we can go to bed. Oh, I still wish they, like, had a little blanket that would tuck over him. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. So now we'll go down and to the west. Yeah. Woo. I uncovered my arm and immediately it was like, I'm cold. Meh. All right, here we go. All right, buddy. Let's go see. How far down do I have to go? I have to go down one more and then over. But I have to go wide and then down. Definitely want to keep picking up that stuff, though, because it seems like I'm going to need it. I'm going to stop picking up birch. I'm not going to worry about the mushrooms. Okay. I'm not going to worry about you. Because I want to explore, not get stuck fighting. Unless it's a spider, I suppose, and then I will have to take it out. Just to deal with it, you know? Oh, new person? Oh, you're a mole. Willow. My nose tells me someone is out there. Who could it be? What could it be? Ho ho. Come closer. Good, yes. Ears, a tail. Ho ho, a mouse. I must write that down. A mouse seen at the White Pillar's exit. Where is my notebook? Dirt. I must have dropped it. Snow here, a fallen log there. It's as if the whole world has come down on my little patch of heaven. I haven't been able to touch my research in weeks. I'm studying moles, you see. Oh, my dear little notebook. I bind them myself with the softest snail skin. Please keep an eye out for it, would you? It would be near a tunnel, just like this one. And watch out for those devious 8-legged creepers. They play for keeps. Ah, so more spiders is what you're telling me. Uh-oh. Oh, I just saw you put your socks on. I have socks on. They're just thin ones. I really should have put on my thicker ones, but oh well. Okay, is there nowhere to go around here? Does that mean I missed? Or was it not actually there yet because I had not activated the quest? It seems like there's nowhere to go from here. But that's good to know I can get warm here. There's no way to get up and around. Okay. Alrighty then. So does that mean I have to go look around the spiders again? And how quickly do they respawn? Can I go down from here? Not really. Okay. And there aren't any other little secret offshoots. Or like narrow offshoots. Definitely want to pick up these berries if I see them. Okay. Oh, is this it? Or is that a nest that... Because feathers, right? Okay. It's not that. Yeah, I know you're all, like, intense and stuff, but I don't care enough to kill you. I'm just gonna leave. Alright, so we will kind of try and methodically go around this space and see what we see. Lots of meat. Might as well pick it up while we're here. Okay. Pick up that stuff too. What? You got something to say? It's gonna hide in this grass. Alright. Yeah, because all these drifts are impassable. So... can't really get up there. Seems like I could get up there somehow. Okay. Oh, another backpack. Okay. I mean, mean, it's not... It said a burrow or a hole just like that one or whatever. So I'm assuming I'm looking for some kind of mound. And there were a lot of spiders in here. Or is it something like this? Like a rock. Or something that almost looks like a rock outcropping? I don't know. Okay. And there would have been a spider in here, I think. Even though I already killed it. Really wish you weren't chilly, buddy. I mean, I could eat that mushroom stew. Probably gonna be what I'm gonna do. Nope. And this is where the other spider was. Maybe it's down here. Just a biscuit. Oh, oh! Okay. And don't drop it. Eat it. Okay, good. Now... what is that? It looks like some sort of helmet. It's ancient. The shape of it reminds me of a mole. Okay. Weird. I don't see anything really to dig, though. Those aren't diggable. Should I dig here? No. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I should go talk to Willow. And see if they say anything about the discovery of it, you know? Another biscuit. Okay. All right. So did I look up through the center? I'm gonna drink this. Oh, I didn't mean to eat too, but whatever. It's fine. Is there anything down here? That's the way out. So did I really look through the middle here? Dug there. Not sure. Because I would have been up here already. Unless it's... that? Nope. Oh, nice. I think those are one of the berries I need for the berry pie that I want. See how this almost looks like? But I think this just gets me silk. And I'm full anyway. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Because I think I have to go around and then down. Yeah. I know you're cold. Maybe that's what I have to tell him about. I don't know. Straight across, right? Yeah. And then we can get warm. Okay. Oh. His shovel's almost as good as my paws, I bet. Perhaps you could put one to use in clearing the cave-ins. You'd be welcome down here anytime. The worms, oh the worms, fat and wet and juicy. Ho ho, there's the old tummy, better go. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really see anything that looked like a hole. Willow lost their notebook somewhere near your home burrow. Keep an eye out and try to find it. Oh. So maybe it's not over here like I thought. Huh. Interesting. Well, we could go north and go over here, or we could go east and go south from there. Which is kind of what I think I want to do. Where are we at time-wise? Oh, we're doing okay. We have at least one more day before I have to probably call it. Maybe two if we're, you know, feeling fancy. But at least one more day. Come on now. Near my home burrow. Not sure. Okay. Up, up, up. I would like into the backpack, please. Near my home burrow. Oh. I don't know. Nothing's really ringing a bell that I can remember. Not to say I was like looking at the, like some of this stuff kind of all just becomes the same kind of thing because there's nothing to be done. Oh. Ah. Lying there on the snow as if someone forgot it in the middle of something. Oh, so now I just talked to Willow. Okay, cool. Easier than I thought it was. Certainly easier than I was making it to be. Okay. You. Okay. Harvest. Harvest. Oh. Harvest. Harvest. Ah, I was hoping to do that. Go take care of some mushroom action. Well, I guess I'll go down and talk to Willow again tomorrow then. Right. Go. Ah. Man, my hands, the skin on my hands is so dry right now. And I'm one of those people that I really don't like the feeling of lotion on the palms of my hands. So I end up blowing off putting lotion on the backs of my hands because I don't want to deal with it. And I have to be kind of picky about the lotions that I use on my hands because if they don't absorb or kind of evaporate fairly quickly, I won't use them. So it's just like, nah. But my skin hasn't started to do like the cracking thing that it can do. But I feel like if it goes on too much longer, you know. Hate lotion on your hands too. Yeah. I have one that I use, but it's still like, I wish it would just evaporate or absorb instantaneously, and it just doesn't. So it's like, I still have to give it a few minutes. It's quicker than others. My library director gave me this lotion that she had. And she's like, yeah, the smell is too strong. And honestly, I really like the smell of it. It is very strong. But man, I have to like either sit for like 15 minutes with just my hands like this, or I have to go wash the palms of my hands if I use it, because it will not absorb quickly at all. Son always has problems with cracking and bleeding knuckles. Yeah, I'm not too bad right now, but like, I don't know. There we go. Like this part, like just under the thumb, it almost gets scaly. Like it's not too bad right now because I actually have tried to put lotion on a few times in the last week, I guess. But yeah, sometimes it'll just get really bad where it's like lizard skin. It's just awful. What are the chances we'd meet again? Ho ho ho. About 1 in 670. Moles are excellent mathematicians, you know. Or they used to be. Hard to say what they are now. A sample size of 1 is hardly the basis for a robust theory. I found your notebook. Ah, what's that? My notebook? Really? I was certain it was gone forever. I have never been happier to stand corrected. I must go and collect it immediately. Here, my friend, a little token for your help. Okay. Discovered something new. Visit the designated workstation. Now let's see. How will I record this event? Today's date. Ah, statistical anomaly. Yes. Huh? Well, goodbye for now. Watch you don't tumble into a buried tunnel. I wonder what the improved shovel is good for, though. Find another tunnel entrance. Huh. Can I talk to you? A shovel's almost as good as my paws, I bet. Excuse you. Be quiet. Well, and sometimes it'll be almost like I get, like, paper cuts. Like, they're itchy, and they're just, like, little splits. So I don't get, like, full-on bleeding, but, like, sometimes... yeah, and it usually is around, like, the knuckles or where, like, the skin bends and stretches a lot. And it's just awful. So I'm really hoping to avoid that by at least using lotion more often than I tend to do. I also wash my hands a lot. So it's just like a recipe for bad in the winter. Perhaps you could put one to use clearing the cave-ins. Okay. Yeah. You already said that to me. Yeah. Okay. Well... that was fairly quick, although I guess I now need to keep an eye out for one of Willow's tunnels. And considering how that book showed up, it probably means it could appear anywhere. So I'm not going to scour for that at the minute because I kind of want to go over to where Bufo is and see if I can go south from there, because that's been one of those, like, places I haven't been able to get to since very early. But yes, I have a tendency of putting lotion on and trying to put it... I've literally sat there and just done this with my lotion, trying to just get the backs of my hands. And then other times I'll put it on and then just rinse off the palms of my hands to just get it to go away. It just seems so weird, but... I just don't like feeling slimy. Because that's usually what I feel like, is that I feel slimy. Where the heck is the exit? Oh, hi. I didn't realize you'd be back. But now you're back. From outer space. Excuse you. Still chasing? I went through the grass. Alright, where is the... Oh, I went... okay. I went too far. That's the problem. Ooh. That, and I feel like my joints have been angrier this winter than usual, which is not terribly surprising. Like, I feel like the trend is going to be that stuff gets worse instead of better over time, because that's just how aging is. But there is part of me that's like, Don't. Especially if, like, this is how it's starting. Not to say this is the first year that my joints have been affected by the temperature and the weather and stuff, but I'm still relatively young. So the fact that this is the starting point is like, I just want to pout. Meh. It's okay. Like, I was watching this relatively young woman, probably, I would imagine she's in her 20s, but she was doing anti-MLM content, which sometimes I will watch because it's kind of fascinating, you know, kind of what MLMs are still doing, and there's a ton of them. And I at one point did sign up to do Mary Kay, mostly because I wanted the product that you had to purchase at the beginning, and I was in my 20s, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get a bunch of makeup, and then I'll just, you know, I'll see if anybody wants to get anything, but I didn't really pursue it. And then my husband and I, God, really early in our relationship, got recruited into one that was, it was almost like direct order Costco kind of thing, like big box ordering. And we did it just to order product. But of course, once you get recruited into an MLM, they tend to want to make you recruit other people because, of course, that's how it works. So I find it kind of fascinating because that was over 20 years ago for both of those for me. And so, but she was talking, it was, I don't remember, Young Living, they do essential oils and like oil blends to help, you know, with health support, because of course they can't make claims. But she was talking about an older woman, or a woman who had been fighting a weight battle for over 25 years, and she kept commenting like, you already succeeded, you don't, obviously the oils aren't doing what it is, you just, you know, like you were doing fine before. And the woman was talking about how she's going through menopause and how her body is changing and like her habits are changing, and I'm thinking, okay girl, I'm on board with your anti-MLM stuff, but you don't know what it's like to be getting into perimenopause or menopause age. You don't know how your body can start to change in really unexpected ways, and it's not the same for everybody. And much like other stages of life, you know, there's bodies are weird, and so don't presume that you know that just because she could lose weight 25 years ago in one way means it's effective now for her. So, I mean, do I agree that the woman, you know, all of the stuff she was talking about, the MLM products benefiting her? No, I don't believe that, because I believe she's trying to sell it. Oh, I can't get through this way. I need a flint pickaxe. Okay. Do I believe that that's what was like her new miracle diet thing? No, I don't. But I also don't agree that the assumption that maybe tactics she took to lose weight in the past are still working for her now, because her body has changed. Her, the chemical makeup and like, you know, just there's a lot of things that change as you age. And so presuming that the same things would apply the older you get is not necessarily accurate. But, you know, time gets us all in the end, so she will eventually figure out what menopause will do if she makes it to that point in her life. Because, you know, nothing is guaranteed, but likelihood she'll get there at some point. And she'll find out that, you know, bodies behave very strangely the older you get. Can I not open this? Oh, I can't do it because I'm in a fight. All right, butt munch. Excuse me. Take all. There we go. Build. You don't have enough resources. Is it because they're at home? Is that... Oh. Where am I? Okay, I'm in this upper corner. That's where that thing is. That's what I need to remember. And I usually don't like to get in the, you know, older versus younger fight. Your psoriatic arthritis flares up badly when it gets really cold. I believe it. Well, my dad has arthritis, so I knew, like, I was going to have issues with my joints. And my mom has started talking about some issues she's having in her hands, which sucks because she works with her hands a lot. So I'm not looking forward to that potential either. And there's no guarantee that just because that my parents are affected in those ways means I'm going to automatically get it. But, you know, genetics are weird. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see what plays out for me. But it's kind of funny, you know, and it happens to everybody. People can be really, really thoughtful and think things through, you know, certain subjects. But then other times they can, like, just, like, be completely unaware of their assumptions being based in fallacy. And it's just like, I don't think you're dumb, but I'm just kind of surprised you don't realize that how much a body can change as it gets older. But again, time gets us all, you know. I'm not gonna resent, you know, I'm not gonna take it to heart too much. It's just ignorant is what it is. And that's okay. Everyone's got some kind of ignorance somewhere at some point in their life, you know. Okay. Mom had lupus, and now me and my sister have autoimmune problems. Ugh. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that you had that. Well, and sometimes stuff like that can skip generations, or it can turn into something else for, you know, the children or whatever. So there's just, again, no guarantees of how things are going to play out. Go. And we'll eat. And I think we'll sleep up here tonight since it's already kind of late. We'll go ahead and eat that. But I'm not going to eat the mushroom stew. Go ahead and eat this, though. And I don't think she was saying it maliciously. It seemed very much like she wasn't really considering how different it might be for that woman. Again, you know, I don't have a ton of sympathy for that woman because I believe she was saying everything she could to sell a product, true or not, placebo effect or not. Oh, is that hat for moss? I think that's what that is. But again, it's like you have such thoughtful, you know, kind of logical thoughts around these other subjects, but then that one, like, you totally miss out. Like, it's like, really? It's so funny. Ah, yes! An extra inventory slot. We love to see it. If we're not going to get a backpack, we love to see that. Oh, my campfire probably went out, though. Okay, but that's okay. Yeah, and everybody's different. And that's true, too. You know, she may get to perimenopause, menopause, you know, all of that, and not have her body change as much as others. But, you know, time will tell. And everybody's lives are different. You know, all of their experiences are different, you know. So, who knows? And I try not to get my panties too much in a wad about it. Because I'm sure I get to take my ignorant turn, too. Okay. Why is it still, like, cold for you? Okay, where else do I need to go? Could I not get left from here? Hold on. I will eat this mushroom stew here in a minute, though. Yeah, what works for you may not work for another. Very true. I just know that the party line, and maybe she did have a positive experience with the stuff that she was using, the lady who was selling the essential oil blend thing for the MLM. It just, once you start paying attention to the party line that they tend to sell as being, you know, salespeople for MLMs, you realize how similar a lot of the statements are and how vague a lot of the results are and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know if I'm buying what you're selling, lady. Like, you know. And she was like one of like, I don't know, 4 different people that all almost said the exact same thing, but had zero proof of it. It's like, I did this and this is what happened to me, but like, no evidence. And it's like, well, yeah, that sounds good. It reminds you of like the old snake oil sellers, you know? It's like, oh yeah, this is a miracle potion and it'll solve whatever problem you have. And it's like, okay. And the fact that that still is out there is kind of fascinating to me. It's part of the reason I pay attention to that kind of stuff. It's like, really? Okay, where are we going? South. I'm getting cold though. Did I not eat a mushroom stew? I meant to. I did not. That's why I'm so cold. Okay, I was like, what the heck just happened? Alright. I need to talk to Moss anyway. That's why we're going this way. Okay, I was like, I feel like I went this way intentionally. And now I don't remember exactly why. The answer is moss. And apparently a bunch of fur. Very nice, very nice. Never had any problems with menopause until I started to take hormone blockers. Oh, after breast cancer surgery. Well, I'm assuming that it was successful. But yeah, it's kind of like my maternal grandmother. She went through chemotherapy 2 times, and she finally did lose a battle to lymphoma. But the first time she went through chemo, she had, I don't know, waist-length black hair in her. I don't even know how old she was at the time, but I was a teenager, and she was my grandmother, so she wasn't like, you know, she was old enough to have started getting gray hair, but it was like jet black. I don't know if she dyed it. It's possible. But in any case, she had like this really long, thick hair and cut it all off because chemo usually means you lose your hair. Didn't lose any hair and was pissed. She was so mad. And then the second time she went through chemo, she did lose her hair. And then when it grew back in like silver. But yeah, it's just like, you just never can tell. They caught it very early, didn't even have to do chemo. Well, that's awesome. Well, good for you. Congratulations. Hopefully never have to go through anything like that again. Ugh. Cancer is just not. Ugh. Anyway. And we can do amazing things now. It's not like, you know, it's still such a mixed bag, though. Because some people come through and are totally fine, catch it early and get it done. And then other ones, it's just, you know, a long fight that doesn't always come out the other side. You always show up at the right time. How'd you do that? Oh, you found something. I did. This hood was out in the snow. That certainly is their hood. I made it for them the first time we came north together. They said leather was warmer, but then they never went tracking without it. Look, it's cute! I hope it's warmer because I want to wear it because it's cute. Pine sap was like that. Never could say thank you right away. Oh well, something for us to talk about when we see each other again, eh? I wonder if it's going to be silk-based, though. Yeah, with little flowers and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, the outfit I'm wearing right now is pretty stinking cute, but... You know, flowers. And I know I picked up quite a bit of silk, but if it is silk-based, I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough. Guess we'll find out. And I still have a decent amount of time in the day, so if I need silk for it, then I might have time to go kill some spiders and stuff. Little pom-pom hat, yeah. I don't like wearing them in real life, but I think they're stinking cute on people that, like, choose to wear them. My head is too round. Anything that makes, like, cuts off my hair, I just feel like my head looks like a ball. Do you watch, or have you ever watched Bob's Burgers, though? Talking about ridiculous hats. Well, maybe not ridiculous. I don't think the pom-pom hats are ridiculous. I feel ridiculous wearing one, but that doesn't make the hat itself ridiculous. What am I looking for? Am I looking for food? I'm not looking for food. I'm looking for clothes. Never watched it? Oh. Well, there's, it's a mother and father, and then they have 3 kids. There's a daughter, a son, and then a daughter, in that age order, descending. Or ascending, I guess it's bookended by daughters. Anyway, the youngest wears this pink hat with, like, little flaps, but bunny ears on it. And my husband's cousin found one for me one year. Yes, I have worn it in public. Her name is Louise, and I love her. She is such a snarky little thing. I love her to death. Anyway, it's a funny show. Kind of silly, but you know. Silk. 3, 6, 10? No. 13. 13 units. Oh, 4. I have 4 potential units. Okay. Well, let's go kill some spiders then, shall we? Have a hat like that with Mickey ears and Mickey's eyes and smile. Oh, cute. The only reason I don't wear it more often, besides the fact that I don't like wearing hats in the winter because of the static. That's my biggest deterrent to wearing hats in the winter. But it's a little bit small. So it's actually, like, not as effective as a hat. Like, the whole reason to wear it is because it looks like her hat from the show. But for a practical hat, it's actually a little bit annoying because I feel like it's never, like, low enough. Like, I feel like I'm constantly having to pull it down. And that kind of sucks. So, but yeah, I really don't care for wearing hats in the winter because of the static. It just sucks. Okay, I want these berries, and I want to kill spiders. And maybe chop down things that have spider webs on them, because it seems like I can get silk pretty easy that way, too. So, yes, I'm going to ignore you. You can be mad all you like, but I really don't care. It's time to find pine sap. You found plenty of signs. Pine sap should be somewhere close by. I hope so. I hope we find pine sap, like, alive. Okay, I chopped down that spider web, but nothing happened. Okay, I got more than I asked for, or more than I wanted, but if it means spider webs, I will take it. And I might as well take this if you're going to make me pick up any of it. Although I suppose I could drop it. I could actually drop it on purpose. I actually didn't do the math on how much I would need if I was collecting silk. Can you come over here without me having to fight all of your friends? Oh, you know what I should have done? Does the mushroom stew give me fighting benefit? It does not. Well, then I'll wait. Because they drop silk and meat, right? Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, you can wait just a little bit longer, buddy. Just a little bit. Is this a spider silk I can get? Okay, don't. Busy. Oh, I moved just in time. Oh, well, that's so sweet. It's not. I'm always like, I hope she shows up tonight. I can't get this silk. Oh, balls. Okay. Why am I like stuck? But yes, I enjoy hanging out with you too. Like anytime I'm like having to figure out, I'm like, I have to figure out how to make stream time work. You know, it was really funny when I first started doing this, where I was, you know, I wasn't sure how it was going to affect like regular family life, family time, that kind of stuff. And I remember telling my husband, I'm like, I really would like to, you know, kind of have these chunks of time to myself because I don't tend to prioritize that kind of stuff, like stuff just for me. Oh, crap. It did not heat me back up. Crap. I think I need to run over to the house or to the mole. And I was really concerned about asking for, you know, 3-hour chunks of time where I'm just like, I'm going to close the door and you're, I mean, it's going to be almost like I'm not here. Not that I'm unreachable. And now I guard it with my life. I'm like, I must still have my time. I mean, I cancel when I have to cancel because family always comes first, but, you know. Don't even have... Yeah, I think you've mentioned that before, where you don't have friends that play real life... Or real-life friends that play games like this. I really don't either. I mean, like, I have a friend who plays video games, but she's been getting into some other stuff as of late. Which is fine. Everybody kind of goes through different periods of life where they're doing different types of things. I was thinking, man, this year I want to do some more crafting type stuff again. I actually started watching some of the crafty creators that I used to watch to start to feel inspired to maybe do something this year or get back to one of the many projects that I have not finished. But honestly, I don't have a ton of real life friends anyway. I have coworkers, but a lot of people, we just all kind of drifted apart for whatever reason. And some people I still, like, if I go on social media, I see them and they're living their lives and doing stuff. But you know, I don't really hang out with a ton of people. And yeah, a lot of like my coworkers are not video game players. So I think I have one coworker who actually does play video games, but I don't work closely with her. And the other reason I don't hang out with her a lot is because, or like, you know, see her more, is she just had a baby. Like, her life is in a completely different state than mine is. So it's just like, well, it's cool that we both play video games, and like maybe twice a year when we talk to each other, we can talk about the video games we're playing. But yeah. So it's nice, you know, having someone to hang out with. I mean, I know I can't see you, you know, but it is nice to know you're going to be there and kind of like being together, whatever you're doing. I don't know if you're gaming or diamond painting or whatever, but I do like that about the internet, where it's just like you can still kind of get that companionship, but in like from the comfort of your own home, you know, and doing whatever you need to do for your real life. Because honestly, sometimes carving out time, any length of time, can be really tricky. So and it's not exactly the same, you know, as being physically in a space with another person. But it is so hard sometimes to connect, you know. Oh, crap, crap, crap. I realized I need health. 5 space. Okay. 5 space. Okay. Not dying. Okay. I got to chatting. I forgot how late it was. Oh, there's a paragraph. I'll have to wait. Okay. We have to not die. Ooh. But also, silk. Uh-oh, do I have more food on me? I have this food. It's not really enough. Can I eat it? What does it give me? Alright, we can do that. That should... Oh, crap. I'm in the wrong spot. It's okay. Don't panic. But yeah, I keep trying to help my husband try and figure out how to kind of go out and meet people. But it's almost like once you haven't done it for so long, it's really hard to kind of remember how to do it. Okay, crap. That doesn't give me health. This gives me health. I really don't want to eat this spider meat raw, but I want the health. Okay. Breathe. Where are we in relation to where we need to go? Do I need to go left and then up? I think so. This is what you have to do to survive. The world is cruel. Okay. We're doing okay. Kind of sucks that I had to use up all that food, but it's also okay. Okay. I might die. This doesn't give me health. Yep. I might die. So close to the house. Damn. Very hard now these days. We have a bunch of friends from my husband's unit, but everyone is retiring and we're kind of the older ones. Seems like you can't trust anyone anymore trying to meet new people. Yeah, I feel like it's really hard. It's really hard. It's kind of like I struggle like talking to parents at like the kids' school. Like I'm always on guard. Like, who are these people? Or are they going to be worried about like who I am? So it's tough. You wake shivering and delirious and stumble home. Okay. What's the penalty though? Penalty is dropping your inventory maybe? Yep. So, could be worse. I will take just a, you dropped all your stuff. And I was really close to home, so it wasn't like crazy to go pick it up. Okay. Well, now we know what happens when we pass out. And it left my tools on me, which I really appreciate, because if you were to pass out like over here somewhere or down here where the spider was and have to go get your tools, that would be tough. You know, especially if like combat wasn't your forte, like that could be pretty stressful. So it's nice to have it just kind of go back, or the stuff that's not a tool drop. All right. Well, we learned something. We learned something by dying or passing out. Oh, goodness. But yeah, connecting is weird. And it seems weirder as an adult. Do I want to knit? Yeah, I think I do. Alright, so I'm going to craft... Ooh. I may not need to craft all, now that I'm looking at it. How many did I need again? 13? I think so. This is more than 13. No. Yes, it's 23. Okay, so what is what is 13 times 2? It's 26. So I should have 20 left over. Okay. Think you know more about people you've met in these chats than you do real, like, yeah. I could definitely see that. Well, I feel like there's a, you know, like, I'm relatively comfortable around the people I work with. So much so that, like, I don't have a problem talking about the things I am interested in, at least on a cursory level. But it's not like we can talk about, you know, in-depth conversations. Like, they know I'm a nerd, you know, they know I play games, you know I'm into pop culture. I'm not really a traditional academic type, which I work with a lot of traditional academic types. But I don't swear around them. Or if I do, it's very, very rare, and it's only certain ones. I definitely don't feel like I can freely joke. I mean, like, I can make jokes, but, like, you just never know when it's a professional setting. So it's like, it's always better to be cautious than it is to be wholly yourself. And I know that I am privileged to work where I work because I can be more myself than I might in other settings. Even other settings of similar types of work, you know, or types of, like, places. But it's just still, like, that's still only part of who I am. And I don't even feel like I can be totally myself here, but, like, more so. I can be more me than, you know, like, me on my best behavior. Like, me not in a bad mood. Because then I cuss like a sailor and I'm like a little rage ball. But, you know, I don't need to be that way here because that's not what this time is for. This time is for relaxing and resetting. I do have a pretty cool job. That's very true. And I'm grateful for it. But, you know, it's like those are colleagues. Those aren't friends. Like, we're friendly. That's, you know. But it's different. Oh, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. I'm knitting. And then we're probably going to have to wrap it because it's already 10:30. All right. But I think I have enough to make. But yes, besides the selfish reasons of wanting to have, like, me time that I get to do what I want with, I also wanted to create a space where people felt like they could just come in and hang out, you know? It's one of my favorite things about online. Like, there's a lot of ugly online, but there is a lot of benefit to being able to find your people, you know? To connect with others, to spend time when it may be hard to find that in real life. Ooh. No ketchup? Oh. No. My husband just snuck fries in next to me. Is this improved? It is improved. I didn't even look at that. I just was like, I'm gonna make the cute clothes. Oh. Thanks. Love you. Dork. But yeah, before I even got into, you know, occasionally watching live streams, which I still don't have as much time to do as I'd like. And honestly, I don't get to talk that much. Sometimes I actually don't like talking, like, in chat. Like, I find that stressful sometimes. I'm so very strange about that. I don't know why. But a lot of times, the times when I spend in live streams, I don't, I'm at work, or I'm shelving books, or I'm driving, or things like that. And so I end up lurking a lot. And, but even before I started doing that more, I would watch or listen to long form content. A lot of it back then was more crafting type things. And I always sought out people that were chatty. And there are people that don't like chatty content creators. They want you to either get to the point or not talk, you know? And that's fine. You know, obviously there are people that is what they want out of, you know, whatever their content they're consuming. But I always wanted something chattier because I listen more than I look. Because usually that's the circumstance I'm in. Now I have a rotation of music, audiobooks, and content creators. You know, usually YouTube. But yeah. And that's another thing about, you know, like, you don't like what you're finding, look for something else. Like, there's probably someone out there that's making stuff that you will like. Just gotta look for them. And that's nice. It's nice having so many options, even though sometimes that can feel overwhelming too. It's the middle of the night. I'm going to sleep. Look how cute! I know we'll probably get some new shoes, because these shoes kind of look like they go with the old outfit. But they're cute. They almost look like little slippers with little socks. With little flowers. I kind of feel like, oh gosh, it's like a traditional German outfit, I think. Anyway. With the little lace-up thing. And the, what, lederhosen? Yeah, that's kind of what it reminds me of. Okay. And then we can do this, because that pauses the game. Ew, ketchup! Are you a mayonnaise and fries person? Honestly, I'm not as into ketchup as I used to be. Man, when I was pregnant with my first son, I didn't really have cravings. Like, I didn't have to have anything strange or anything like that. But if I had any food, like French fries or something that could go with ketchup, I had to have ketchup with it. And M&Ms. I ate a lot of M&Ms, but that's not really weird. I just wanted M&Ms. So, and I like M&Ms like now. Like, if I could have M&Ms in the house all the time, I'd probably eat them all the time. It's probably a good reason not to have M&Ms in the house all the time, if I'm being honest. Been watching a lot of Barb's Corner. She plays DDV, WoW, Dinkum, Heartopia, Infinity Nikki, and does like 6 to 12 hour streams. Holy crap. Wow. That's a lot. I feel like I might have seen Barb's Corner before. I don't know if that's in passing or not. That's notes from a different game. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Barb's. Corner. Streamer. Yeah, I don't know. There's so many people. There's so many people. And it's so hard to, like, make time to try and go check them out, you know? Especially, like, right now. Okay, so I'm reading, well, listening, depending on how you view audiobooks. I am listening to Gerald's Game right now. So, it's been one of those ones I'm like, I should make time for that at some point. And I actually have not seen the adaptation that Mike Flanagan did yet, although I've heard really good things about it. And I was like, you know, kind of nice to read the book. So I'm reading the book. I feel like I started to read the book years ago, like teenager, and I just couldn't get into it. But now, as an adult, definitely hits different. So, anyway. All right. I'm going to try not to chew too much into the microphone. Because now that he brought me fries, I'm just like, fries. But I think that's going to be it for tonight. So let me turn this off. So theoretically, Sunday should be Teddy's Haven. If for some reason I cannot fix the problem that is occurring right now, then I'm going to have to change tactics. I'm not exactly sure what I'd even do this week. I mean, we could do something random like another thing of Bookshop Simulator. But I'm hoping to get it all squared away. I was trying to play this morning before work, and I had zero time to sit there and try and troubleshoot problems. I was like, do not even set yourself up like that, woman. So I will try and address it either tomorrow or Saturday, because I'm not working on Saturday, so I'll have time. But I'm hoping, because I have not gotten into any of the new stuff yet. I've just been going in and trying to make money. So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, I think that's all the news. So yeah, just regular stuff and trying not to freeze. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate having the company. It's always lovely. But oh yeah, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, all of those things. And yeah, have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I will see you next time. Bye. Stay warm.